to 2023. These are my goals for the year, and this is how I plan to achieve them. My first goal, this is not in any order or importance or anything like that, but I plan to grow my subscriber count. My subscriber count, thanks to you guys, has grown immensely the last couple of months. I'm currently at around 2,100 followers. I know that may not seem like a lot to other people, but it is a lot for me. And I do have a very engaging following as well. You guys send me emails, you guys send me DMs. It has become a little bit difficult now to respond to those, but I am trying my best to get onto them as much as I can. So the plan for 2023 is to grow that subscriber count. I plan to build my business. I am currently working on a business venture. It's a lot. It is taking up a lot of time, but I'm well on my way, or well on our way, as I do have a business partner. So hopefully in 2023 we will grow and we will succeed. I am dealing with a lot of self-doubt. I will say I have run a successful business before, and I know the pressure that comes with having a successful business, and I am a little bit concerned about that, especially as this business will be on a larger scale. So watch out for that space as well. But I think to help me progress in that, I might talk to a therapist a little bit, just to understand why I often have these self-doubting thoughts from time to time. How I'm planning to achieve that as well, to make the business successful, is doing my research and actually grinding and putting in the work. I am a firm believer in journaling, putting your thoughts down in old-fashioned pen and paper. So I plan to journal more this year. Just not only is it good for you, but it also puts into perspective, and you get your thoughts down and you write everything down, and it's easier to get things out and bring them to life once you've written them down. So I plan to journal more this year. I do daily journals where I plan the day, my next day, my week, my month, my year. So I'm planning to get myself just a good old notebook and journal more this year. I do have a lot of notebooks. I actually buy quite a few each year. I might have a problem there, but I do buy quite a few of them, just so that I like them to be fancy and pink and beautiful. I feel like it's easier to put your thoughts down when you have a really good journal. I also like a mean spreadsheet. Husband usually helps me with these, as he's the expert of spreadsheets in our family. But we have a spreadsheet for our budget, we have a spreadsheet for the things that we want to do in the house, we even have a spreadsheet for planned out for things like holidays and what we plan to do during the year. This helps us put everything down that involves any figures, that it involves anything that may affect our finances. So we love to keep a mean spreadsheet, and I think this is a good option for yourself as well, just to jot everything down and have your figures ready. I plan to save money. So I currently, for the last 2 years, I have been part of a savings group, and that has been going very well for me, and I plan to continue using that group. I love saving in that group because, especially if I want to do something specific in the year, it is a great way for me to save funds. It's a very easy way to save. We save according to the number of weeks for the year. So the year, for the first week 1 we save €1, week 2 save €2. Of course, we're not saving €1, €2 every week. We just lump it up into 4 parts, and then at the end of the year, I think the amount that I save is around 1,400 euro. It's a good, easy, no pressure way of saving, and I absolutely love it. I would highly recommend it as well. If you just want that easy way of saving where you just see the pennies accumulating, and at the end of the month, at the end of the year, it's actually like a little big bonus for yourself, and you can plan ahead, whether to help yourself with school fees, to help yourself get yourself something nice, or to do, buy a piece of furniture, a little bit of renovations. It's actually an ideal way to save. As women, as mothers, we do not give ourselves enough credit for some of the most important roles that we take. One of those roles being a mother. This year, at the top of my list, which is always the top of my list, is being a better mother. Like, I know I'm a good mom, but I think you can always do better. You can always put in the work. You can always go that little extra mile. You can, parent a little bit more gentler. You can listen a bit more. You can be patient a bit more. So I plan as well, just to be a better mother in 2023. I would like to work on my relationships more. I want to be a better friend. I want to be a better sister. I want to be a better cousin. I want to be a better daughter, a better mother, and a better wife. I want to put in my all, 100% in my relationships with people that matter to me, people that have been consistent in my life over the years. I really want to work on those relationships better. How I plan on achieving this is calling my friends more often, checking in on my friends more often, texting my friends more often as well. Just giving my parents a call more often and just listening to what they have to say. Extended family as well, to pay attention to those that are close to my heart is something that I plan to do this year. I always say take care of the body that works, and this year this is going to be one of my top priorities. I'm talking exercise. I am planning to go to the gym more. I did sign up for the gym last year already, but I usually go around 2 times a week. That's just because of the baby and how everything is currently set up. But my baby has swimming lessons on Sunday, so definitely I'll be going in on Sunday because Dad goes swimming with him, and then I'll just jump into the gym and then join them for swimming after that as well. And on Saturdays as well, because it's convenient, my husband is home, he will be dropping me in the gym in the morning, where what my routine is that I usually jump into the gym, go to the treadmill, cycle a little bit. Those are the only things that I do at the gym because I don't know how to use the other equipment. I have to watch people, like how are they using the equipment so that I can mimic. Usually if my husband was going into the gym with me, he would show me how to use the equipment, but because we're not going together, because one of us has to watch the baby, I have to go alone. So I have to kind of figure it out on my own, which isn't ideal. I don't want to strain or hurt something by using the equipment wrong. And then after, I usually do about 30 minutes in the gym. After that, I jump in to swim, usually for about 20 minutes. Once I'm finished swimming, I do a lot of stretches and exercises in the swimming pool. I love being in the pool, you guys. Once I'm done with all that, I usually jump into the sauna for about 20 minutes, and I tell you that 1 hour to myself, it's good for my soul. It is good for my soul, and it's good for my physical body as well. Talking about taking care of my body, I am going to be serious, on the point about taking my vitamins. The last couple of weeks, I realized that my mind just wasn't where I wanted it to be. I was a little bit down, physically a little bit drained, and my husband was like, you know what, maybe you need to get your multivitamins in. And I did. I do feel this way every January because of the weather, so I upped my vitamin D. Obviously, after speaking to the doctor, I upped my vitamin D. I'm taking multivitamins. I'm drinking more water. So definitely I am on the ball, and I will be on the ball with my multivitamins so that we keep everything in check. So I am an author. I have a book self-published, and I have other books as well that I've written but I haven't published as of yet. But one thing that I like to do is I like to read as well. I like to read biographies, I like to read documentaries, I like to read novels. That's my kind of vibe. So this year what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to grow my library a little bit as well. If I can have 10 books that I can be like, you know what, these are one of my top favorite books, I'm definitely going to be buying some hard cover books or some paper cover books just for the year of some authors that I really like. Last year towards the end of the year, my husband bought me Heart and Hustle by Patricia Bright. I have been following her for the last 7 years maybe, and I really like her vibe. I really enjoy her videos, and I really enjoyed reading her book as well. This is something that I would suggest, not only just to grow your vocabulary or just to enjoy reading, but just to support authors as well. So I support artists as well. So I'm definitely planning to buy a few more books as well. Another book that I want to get hold of as well is Takadini. That's an old book. If you're a Zimbabwean, you would know this. It's a book about an albino boy and his mom. It's a beautiful read. I think I've read that book I don't know how many times, but I do want to buy it just to put it in my library. I am struggling to find it, but hopefully I get it. That's top of my list to have in my library and to keep. I have Trevor Noah's book. I'm not sure if I have it here or it's back at home, but definitely also will go in my library. And I'm also planning to buy The White Maasai, a book called The White Maasai. I think it's by a lady called Corinne Hoffman. I read a sample and I really liked it. I have mixed feelings, to be honest. I like it, but I have some mixed feelings. There's certain parts of the book that I read in the sample that I was like, but otherwise I do want to read about it just to understand more about the Maasai and Kenya, just from her perspective as well, and because it sold 4 million copies, so I think it's a good book. So I definitely will be investing in those. So that's it, guys. Those are my plans for 2023. Please let me know about your plans for the year. I might just steal one. I might just steal one of your ideas there. And thank you so much, and please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.